Welcome back, Soul Tribe. For those of you new to my channel, welcome. Let's check the energy today, collective. What I was receiving is that someone in your energy is at a breaking point and has a decision to make. Let's find out more. Open the energy field. Now remember, this reading is general. What did I say? There's decisions to be made. Now, this may not be your message. If it doesn't resonate, don't force it to fit. Okay? Let it flow or let it go. All right? If it doesn't resonate, just don't force it to fit. Spirit, spill it. What does the collective need to know about their energy and about the energy in the person in their energy at this moment? There's a person who has been repeating patterns, acting childish, and you're sitting back and watching, observing this person. This person has a family. This person has a family. And they want to come towards you. But time is running out. They're on the edge, but they know time is running out. Wow, we're hitting the ground running, aren't we, Spirit? Tell me more. Now, during springtime, something's going to happen between you and this person. Tell me more, Spirit, about this person and what's happening in spring. All right. Something happened this winter, and they don't feel good about it. They feel humiliated and ashamed for how they treated you or how things went down with you. All right. Now, this person can't get you out of their mind. All they do is loop and loop and loop. They're dwelling on the past. They're thinking about you. They miss you terribly. They want to work things out with you. They do. But there's triggers all around them. Something's triggering them. There's conflict. Tell me more, Spirit. But they feel they're running out of time. They want to work things out, but they don't know how to reach you. They want to extend a message to you. They want to text you, call you. They want to set something up. They want to surprise you. They want to surprise you. They want to talk to you. They want to send you a message, text. They want to ask you out. They want to meet up. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, jeez. This person was pulling on your heartstrings. We have a flyer here. Give me a minute, Soul Tribe. They were pulling on your heartstrings. This is the flyer. Okay, they played a lot of mind games with you. They took advantage of you. And they left you feeling destroyed. You know, like, what's going on? Why are they playing with me? They come to you in your dreams. They feel that this is the only way that they can reach you at this time. So whatever you went through with this person, it was quite messy. Okay, so you've been receiving downloads of this person, whether you realize it or not. But they're contacting you through your dreams. Tell me more, Spirit. What does the collective need to know? They feel that they're taking a lot of risks. And they've made a lot of unsafe decisions, and they weren't thinking straight. This person might be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or you might be, or you might have them in your charts, but they feel that they have a lot to risk. Remember, the family card came out here. So they have a family with somebody else. That might have been the tower moment of why they feel ashamed and humiliated, because they didn't tell you. They didn't tell you. Honey, you're their divine feminine. Okay, you have strong intuition. You knew what was coming, and you were a healer to them. You were a safe space to them. Now remember, flip and switch the roles. And they fumbled you. They have children. They have children. They have responsibilities. That's why they're afraid that they're taking a huge risk. What Look, they're a massive regret for how they made you feel, for the risk that they took, or that they didn't take, rather. They feel guilty and ashamed. They put you in a third party situation. They put you in a third party situation, and they want to reconcile with you. They want to come back. They want a second chance with you, but they don't know how to do it because there's children involved. There's children involved, and they feel that this is a big risk. They have a family, they have a foundation, and they don't know how to leave that behind. This is big, collective. This is Soul Tribe. I must admit, this is heavy. They want to take that leap, but they're afraid. Their family dynamics and their children. This is a person who's very confused and tormented right now. They know that there is a deadline, because the universe will not let them sit in the stalemate, this energy of, oh, I don't know what to do, this confusion, that's coming to an end. And they're feeling the pressure. Okay, they put you in this love triangle with another person, and they had a family and they had kids, and they feel that it's a big gamble, because if they leave this situation, it's not guaranteed that you will take them back and they will have union with you. So they're terrified. They don't know what to do. They're in regret for how they made you feel. They put you in the situation which you didn't deserve. And now they're in heavy regret. This is horrible. They betrayed you. This is 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords energy, okay? They feel that they have ruined, they have regret. They live in their head. They're just constantly replaying this. And ultimately, they don't know if you're going to take them back. They feel humiliated with how they made you feel and what they did. But bottom line, they don't know if they leave their family to be with you, they don't know if you're going to take them back. That's the bottom line. They don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. They were putting up a facade. They still are, okay? They're living a double life. They're putting on a front for everybody. They're not happy. They're not happy. And all they're doing is putting up a facade for people. And oh, gee, baby, they're your divine masculine. Remember, flip and switch the roles. So we have divine feminine and divine masculine. This is your counterpart, collective. I can't make this shit up. They keep searching for you. They look for you everywhere, including online. They're online, always wondering if you're looking for them. Well, they're looking for you, because they're going to reach out and call you. They're going to text you. They want to have a conversation with you. They are hoping that you unblock them. They want to hear your voice. Show me more, Spirit. There's a spiritual contract. They're in contract with this person. They're karmic. Okay, because it's already been established that you are their divine counterpart. Okay, so they're karmic. They have a contract with them that they have to close out before coming to you. And collective, it's coming. I'm receiving a download. This karmic that they're with, They entrapped them with a child. They felt that they could manipulate and control them. And they had a child and they felt that that was the way of holding on to them. Mm-hmm. Oh, I could see it clearly from my end, collective. They feel trapped because the karmic decided to throw them a curveball. And now you threw them in the trash because you're not dealing with it. It's time to let go of what no longer serves you. Any more from this deck, Spirit? Any more for the collective? They're obsessed with you. They can't get you out of their mind. They're holding on. They are gripping to the thought of you. They can't let you go. Of course not. You're the divine counterpart. They can't let you go. They're obsessive over you. They are always tempted by you. They're in spiritual jail right now. Their hands are tied around fall. Some things were said. This could also be a sign of next fall. There's going to be changes in the air. Mm-hmm. Like I mentioned earlier, from all the signs and all the cards and all the downloads, there's a decision, and from the pre-shuffle, there's decisions that have to be made. They're holding on and they're holding back from making this decision and from coming to you because they're into a swords energy. They're undecided. They're at a stalemate. They want to get away. They want to run away. They're being avoidant. They do want to run away from the conflict that they have at home. And really, they want to get away from their head too. They're in their head and they can't come to a decision because everything is crushing them. But baby, they have a ravenous appetite for you. And they can't control themselves. Mm-mm. Mm. Oh, yeah. They can't let go. They're obsessive and they're about to blow up. They're going to come towards you because they can't take it anymore. They're fired up. They're enraged. So they're ticking. They're ticking away, and it's a matter of time before they explode, come your way, because their emotions are building up and they're in conflicts at home. This is like a pressure cooker, collective. Okay, that's why the decision, it's a heavy one, not to be taken lightly. Okay, they have a lot at stake. They have a home, they have kids that they built. They built this family with this karmic who trapped them into that situation so that they can get away from you. All right, let's see how they're feeling. How is the person feeling toward the collective? How's the person feeling right now toward the collective? Spirit, how is the person feeling toward the collective? They feel lost. They're in panic mode. They feel that they have nowhere to run. They're not sure which path to take. They're terrified of making a mistake. Okay, they feel lost without you. They're in panic mode. They know time's running out. They want balance, but they're skeptical. They're unsure. They don't know if they're making a mistake. Okay, they're questioning everything. They're examining every corner of their life, and they don't see clearly. There's confusion. There's avoidance. They don't know. What they want is balance, but that is not what they have. They want balance. They want to transition into a balanced relationship, and they don't have it. But they're skeptical because of fear. They're afraid to take that step. It's a big leap. It's Tell me more, Spirit. Ambivalence. There's a tug of war that's happening between the choices that they have lurking around in their head. Okay, this is leaving them torn from making a decision. It's reminding them that they have needs that are not being met, which leads them into wanting balance because they're not happy, they're not aligned. Tell me more, Spirit, about how this person feels toward the collective. What are their feelings at the moment? They're in deep introspection. Okay, they're disappointed. They're disappointed with how things have turned out. Okay. There's silence between you at the moment because they're not in the right state of mind. They want to come toward you, but there's so much confusion that they don't know how to maneuver. They feel a sense of gratitude. They're thankful that you came into their life. Okay. And this attracts them to you. And it builds anticipation. They have a desire for you. And they want to build with you. They do. They anticipate running into you and the next time that they see you. They do. They have so much passion for you that they can't bottle it up. It's a driving force to them. You are what gets them through the day. And at night, oh honey, you're all they think about. You're their first thought when they wake, and you're the last thought before they go to sleep at night. They want to move toward you because the passion that they have, it's fire. Fire, baby. Fire. Fire. All right. Let's get some closing thoughts. Listen. You are right now very aligned. You're pouring into yourself because you've let go of that situation that no longer serves you because I'm sorry about that. Those are my incense. You are aligned and you can do anything because you're aligned. You've come to terms with the situation. You've released and you've done some healing, baby. And your alignment is crucial and important. You're receiving information. You're paying attention to the details. You're not letting anything go. You can't. Pay attention to your surroundings, collective. Don't ignore any signs, okay? Don't ignore any signs. You don't want to repeat any cycles that you have closed out. Honey, you're climbing the ladder of success. With each step, you are reaching heights that you didn't even think were possible. Keep climbing, collective. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. And keep traveling. Get ready, collective. Pack your bags and go for an adventure. Now remember, this doesn't have to be a trip across Europe or anything. Go for a drive. You don't know where that will lead. But pack a bag. You might be staying overnight. You don't have to go far. It could be to the next city or a few towns over. Explore. Open your mind and your horizons. Wow, this is exciting. Collective. The person you were with has a totally different view of the world than you. Okay? You look at the world differently than anybody else. You have a different point of view, and that's why you're getting ahead. And you're searching for information. No one thinks like you. You are unique. And the person you were with, unfortunately, they looked at the world differently. Home. Appreciate your comfort and your sense of belonging. You're happy where you are now. You feel good with what you've built. Hold on to it. Hold on to that feeling. You've worked hard for it. And your intuition is on point, collective. Listen to your inner voice. You're magical. You knew everything was happening before it even went down. And wherever the divine leads you, know that it's the right path for you, collective. The right path for you. So stay beautiful, stay working on yourself, and keep climbing that ladder and listening to your inner voice. Listen to your intuition, because it's never going to lead you astray. Well, Soul Tribe, I hope that this message found an inner knowing and led you to some clarity. If you'd like more information and donate to the channel, the link is in my bio. Click like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell so you could be updated as soon as I upload. And Soul Tribe, until next time, keep it real.